Talk now about, we know, the blocking and the receiving from the one knee, obviously benefits of that. Throwing was kind of the next piece of this kind of evolution where we're like, well, okay, we kind of figure we can block and receive here. How do we throw? Talk about that and working with guys on throwing from those stances.
Yeah, so, one of the things that was kind of smacked me in the face, honestly, was just the numbers associated with balls thrown forward to actually what catchers do, right? And we ran some numbers, and we took out foul balls, took out balls in play, took out non-competitive pitches, basically pitches that have a 0% strike probability. Took all those out, and basically what our numbers told us was that 90% of what we did was receiving, 9% was blocking, and it was actually 1% was throwing. So I know everybody gets super hyper about, throwing, and I know they run more at the amateur level for sure. But the big league level, you're talking about 0.6 stolen base attempts per game, right? So you're talking about, one stolen base attempt every 2 games. So, yes, is it nice to throw that guy in, record, and out? Obviously, we get it. But it's just based off of pure numbers. And again, like I said, for me to grow in this game, to grow as a coach, if I would have heard myself as a player in 2019 talking about numbers, I would slap myself. But it's just the reality of it. Like, and I said, how can 90% of what you do not slap you in your face? If I said you're going to Vegas and you're going to bet, you have a 90% chance of winning on red, are you going to put it on black? Probably not, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's just common sense. So, yes, those are the numbers, and obviously throwing is now going to be a little bit more important. We know that with the new rule changes, the 2 disengagements by the pitcher, the 15-second pitch clock, 20-second pitch clock with runners on base. So you are going to see that, but I also think we're going to start seeing more pitch outs as well. You disengage twice, and those guys think they're going to take off. Well, here comes a pitch out, to give our guy a chance. But as far as just the progression, I put a video out the other day just on the progression from left knee down, from right knee down, just to kind of see what it looks like. We're seeing more guys, and JT Realmuto, he waits to kick out to his left knee down stance because he throws out of a traditional, right? But he actually throws out of more of like a primary traditional stance than a traditional secondary stance. And then you see, just since we talked about him, Trevi, like he pulls back that left leg and he gets that right knee up, and now he's back in traditional stance. And even guys with left knee down, you see them pull that left knee up so they would get back to traditional stance, and they almost get into a better position if you can think of like a showcase, pop time, I guess, right? How guys get turned, how they get, up a little bit higher. And it's kind of turning into more of and I think that's why we're seeing, Realmuto 1.8, whatever he is, 1.82 to 1.85. Murphy's 1.85. Like you're starting to see these times kind of increase a little bit. Although big league average is, 2.04, 2.03 is major league average. You're starting to see these guys actually be in a better position to throw. The back foot's getting down faster. There's not a hip swing or a slide with that back foot. They're not gaining as much ground, which will cause the head to get out in front. Cause sink sail, whatever you want to call it. There's always stuff that happens because our body's not engaged the right way. So I'm actually seeing more guys in better position to throw. In our 3 big pillars: ball in hand, back foot down, ball in the air. Kind of our 3 pillars that we always talk about. But I'm just starting to see guys in better position with it. They're getting to that showcase throw, and I think you're going to see guys throw better and better out of it.
I love that you said that, because we talk about that a lot too, that your decision's not made. You're in the one knee down stance, then the runner goes. Your decision's not made that you can't switch. You can't be athletic and make adjustments, and almost creates a little bit of momentum with that movement too. You're kind of kickstarting your body to get going a little bit. So I love that.